Hi guys, welcome back to another special episode of my channel Versatile Knowledge. Today I will be explaining you guys about what is dark web and how you can access the dark web, and what are things that is present in the dark web, how illegal is that to access the dark web, and what is onion routing and how the dark web works. And these are the things that I'll be explaining guys, specifically related to dark web. So let's get started without any delay. Guys, as I told in the introduction of this video, today I will be explaining you guys about the dark web. Guys, if you have seen my last video about what is deep web, dark web, surface web and Mariana's web, you guys might have understood that in brief or in surface view, you might have understood that what is dark web. Dark web is that corner of the internet where all the criminal activities, all those negative things that is present in the world of internet happens. Almost 90% of the websites that is present in the dark web are almost about drug dealing, terrorism, weapons dealing, illegal passports making, and child pornography, killing, and red rooms, and some ghost related videos, some Illuminati videos, some related, some all the disturbing things, all the negative things that is present in the web. You think to any extent, any negative part of the world or any negative part of the world of internet that is present in dark web. Illegal activities such as weapons, sale of weapons for terrorists, illegal weapons dealing, arms dealing, hiring of hitmen, hiring that is called supari killers, hiring of them, and giving money, laundering money for killings, and scheduling some human traffickings, and lot of disturbing things. These things are present in the form of websites in dark web. I'll give you one example of that such type of website. Silk Road. You guys might have heard somewhere about Silk Road. The word Silk Road comes from the Mesopotamian times trade route, that Arab trade route. That is the word Silk Road. In the Arab trade routes, they used to exchange spices in that Silk Road. But this Silk Road, it is purely that is present in the dark web. Silk Road is a website that was formed somewhat in the year 2011, and it was shut down in some 2 to 3 years. And after that, again it started. Silk Road 2.0 was started, and again it was shut down by CIA, and again it started Silk Road Reloaded, and now it is permanently banned. Okay, this Silk Road website was the most famous dark web website in the world. Why it was most famous? Because it was minting billions of dollars through illegal activities. It was minting billions of dollars through illegal activities, guys. That is the most important thing. But after that, the website was closed. As I'm telling you, the website was shut down because of because the government got to know that FBI officials and all the government officials got to know that this person who is holding the Silk Road website is doing criminal activities, and at the end. At the end, his website was shut down. Silk Road was why it was famous, because Silk Road made billions of dollars in just a small amount of time. Just in a span of 1 year or 1.5 years, they minted billions of dollars by selling drugs, by selling arms, and by selling certain types of weapons that is not available in the normal world, and selling them to terrorists, negative people, selling them to a lot of other people. They made billions of dollars, guys. And you might be thinking, this Silk Road website minted millions by selling these type of illegal products online, and by accepting money through bitcoins. Okay, they made billions of dollars, and it was shut down. This was one example of the dark web website. Why I took Silk Road? Because Silk Road is the most famous website. There are a lot of other websites present. Billions, guys, not one or two, billions of other websites are present. Now, the second point is how to access the dark web. This is a disclaimer, guys. Anyone who is watching this video, or anyone who searches about dark web and tries to access it, please don't access it. It may cause a lot of problems. That is the first important disclaimer that I am putting here. Don't access dark web at any cost. Okay, that is really dangerous. First thing, how to access dark web? what is the disadvantage of accessing dark web, that I will be explaining. Later I will talk about onion routing. Okay. First, dark web can be accessed only with the help of a specialized browser known as Tor, T-O-R. How this Tor browser came up? Tor browser actually was made by government only. US security agency only made actually that Tor browser was formed with the help of them only, not government officials made. With the help of US security agency only, Tor browser was formed. Okay, but why Tor browser was formed means only in order to make sure the military related activities or any security or defense related activities that was taking place in the countries, either taking place in the world, only those communications should be made through Tor browser. That was the actual idea about Tor browser. In the normal browser, in the normal WhatsApp or Gmail type of conversation, anybody can hack anybody's account, guys. That is not at all safe. Okay, anybody can hack anybody's account. So while you are accessing dark web, nobody can, not nobody, it is very difficult to hack at the dark web websites. Okay, so what they did is for military communications or only for military transactions, that dark web Tor browser was found. But slowly what happened is this turned into negative activities. Military activities is one part of the dark web, but majority only negative activities started surfacing the deep web, dark web, guys. In order to access the dark web, we need Tor browser. Tor browser is Tor browser is actually a Linux based browser. It is just like a normal browser, normal Mozilla Firefox based browser. It is customized to some extent that nobody can access your IP, nobody can track your IP address. How nobody can track your IP address, guys? In normal type of browsing, I will explain you. In normal type of browsing, what happens is your IP address, your home IP address, your device IP address will be present. Your device accesses your router that is provided by your internet service provider. Your router that is provided by your internet service provider will access web. You have searched google.com, that will access that IP address. So communication is very simple. 1, 2, 3, and result will come back. Google to ISP to your home IP, home router to your mobile phone. That's it. Only these type of communications happen. But in dark web, what happens is there is a term called IP hopping. In the dark web, what happens is there are several, not one or two, there are millions of nodes. There are millions of different servers that is present in the whole world. And once you search anything on the dark web, first your IP address goes to location A, then B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like that thousands of different locations it pops out, and finally it reaches google.com. This is how the dark web works, guys. So anybody who want to track your IP address cannot track more than 1,000 IP addresses. He cannot backtrack all the nodes that is present in the IP addresses. Let me give you the best example. You are sitting in India. You will search some website that is present in USA. Okay, that website, the IP address directly does not goes to USA. First, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, New Zealand, Australia, England, South Africa, China, Canada, Japan, Hong Kong. Finally, it goes to USA. Understood? So not just a single IP transfer does not take place. Millions of different nodes. It will hop to different nodes, and finally it goes to google.com. This is why nobody can track your IP address when you are browsing the Tor browser. Another thing is accessing Tor browser, using Tor browser for normal activities is not illegal. Just understand this line. Using Tor browser for normal activities is not illegal. Using Tor browser for accessing dark web, using Tor browser for accessing negative activities is illegal, guys. Okay, this is very important. Using Tor browser for using the normal Gmail, normal Google, Facebook, YouTube is not illegal. You are of course protecting your privacy. Maybe you are some government official. You don't want your you don't want your activities to be tracked by any person. So you are using Tor browser. So it is not illegal. Okay. A lot of people are already using Tor browser for doing normal internet activities on a daily basis. Using Tor browser for dark web activities is illegal. Okay, as I told you, This was about how to access dark web, how to access Tor browser, and how the IP addresses hop from one location to another location. Okay, this path, this what sending of IP addresses from one location to another location by hopping from on different nodes is known as onion routing. Onion routing, guys. How onion, when you cut an onion, the cross-sectional view of onion contains thousand different layers. You cannot even identify. If you start peeling one layer, lot of other layers starts to come out. You might have noticed. The same way, the dark web websites cannot be tracked. So it is very difficult to track the IP addresses from where the dark web websites requests are coming. Hence, this particular routing is known as onion routing. There are many different layers between the communication that happens between the sender and the receiver. The sender is here, receiver is here. In the middle, there are thousand different layers that is present. Those layers are onion layers. In the internet view, those layers are known as the nodes. Those nodes, in the nodes, what happened? Different IP addresses, the IP addresses hop to different locations before reaching the receiver. This is what happens in onion routing.